Hello everybody, welcome back to Scrappy Adam and welcome back to Follow a Sketch February 24, and we are on to day 5. Day 5 already. So this is day 5 sketch and it's a double page sketch. That's what I love about the sketches that Sandy has chosen. There are quite a few double pages and a couple that we are stretching to a double page. So this sketch is quite basic, which is brilliant because it gives you the flexibility to take it wherever you want. So we've got obviously 2 pages and then we've got some circles going on and then a big cluster of photos here, some journaling here and a title up here. There are no embellishments placed upon the sketch, which gives you free rein. This is the kit that I have put together for this sketch, so let's see what we are doing. So we have got 2 sheets of Say Cheese 4 from Simple Stories, and specifically it is the B-side, which is the deep red and cream polka dot. We have got, what else have we got? We have got a sheet of basil in seawater, a sheet of basil, no, this might be from the American Crafts one, another blue. We have got a black Simple Stories Say Cheese Black Dots and Stripes. We've got Simple Stories Say Cheese 3 Smile Click Gotcha. So it is this one. And then a couple of scraps of Say Cheese papers as well. So it's all Disney paper. But we are not scrapbooking Disney. We are scrapbooking something a little bit different today. And that is postcards. So wherever I go, I always get loads of postcards and then I don't do anything with them. So what I've decided I'm going to do is scrapbook them, because then they will go in my album and it'll act as sort of like a divider or a title page or a memory in whatever way. It can also be a great way to journal, so I will be journaling lots on this, but it will be hidden. And that is because one of them is this card. So these, I bought all of these postcards from the time that I had the whole day with Vicky Booten in London. So there are lots of memories. We went to a lot of different places. So I want to use this card, which is, I just love it. So it's London 74. Then I've got some postcards to go along with that. So we've got 2 sort of traditionally ones. We've got the London cab and the London bus. And then we've got 3 arty ones. So we've got Carnaby Street. We had walks down there and that's where we ate. We have got one of a street with bus and the phone boxes and the London Eye and Big Ben and all of that. And this is sort of a reminder of when we got on the tour bus. And then one of Portobello Road with all the colourful houses, which we had photos taken there, and we spent quite a bit of time down there. And the houses also inspired the houses in Where To Next. So yeah, each sort of thing tells a little story. So that is what we are scrapping today. In addition, for this kit, I have pulled in this stamp, which is from Woodware Creative Expressions, and it is the London stamp. I don't know whether I'll use it or not, but I thought I'll pull it in so I don't forget about it. And then I've got some embellishments, which again I picked up whilst I was down there. We've got a sticker and a phone box sticker. We've got a magnet, because that can be used as an embellishment. We have got an embroidered patch, and we've got a couple of pin badges. So I'm going to use those as embellishments as well. And we also have some puffy stickers and some stickers from Westminster Abbey. These are a bit glittery, so they're not my favourite, but we'll see if we use them. So that is what I have got. So the plan is I don't have one. No. Excuse me. So the plan is for these to be the background, and then I think I'm going to add a couple of strips of these papers to sort of soften that deep red background, and then we'll add a couple of circles as per the sketch, and we'll sort of play it from there. I'm taking inspiration from the sketch, so we will be laying the photos out in a rough formation like that. I probably won't do a huge circle, but we will be having some circles. So let me go and trim the branding strip off, these two, and I will go and cut some paper, and then we'll come back and get the foundation of the layout down, and then we can talk about where the photos / postcards are going to go. Okay, so that is everything trimmed and cut, and we're ready to stick. So I've kind of added this, which isn't on the sketch, but I think it kind of breaks up that background. So we're going to go off-piste on the sketch, and I am going to add it. So I have just cut... got some paper stuck there. I've just cut a 4-inch piece of the light blue and a 3-inch piece of the black. And what I thought, just to mix it up a little bit, we are going to have the black at the top on this side. No, the blue at the top on this side and the blue at the bottom on that side. And just so I know I have got it just about right, I will line that side up with that side. I'm also going to tuck in this. I have torn the edge off that, and we're just going to tuck that in here just to give a little bit of extra detail, a bit of extra colour and some texture with the torn paper. So let's pop that there. Can't quite fit that under, so I'll just tear a bit off the bottom so we can tuck that in like so, because that's not matching up 100%, which is fine. So that is that side, and then what I will do is, if we move that, then we can line it up and just make sure that we've got the same amount of distance. It's the only problem with Basil cardstock. It always tears if you're not careful. Or maybe I just tape like a crazy man and go too fast. Who knows? Probably the latter. So then I'm going to line up the blue with the bottom of the black, because then we know that it's the same distance. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. And then I've had real issues with this tape. I got refills from Amazon and they've just been faulty. So many issues with the batch. I've had to send 3 back now, and I've got a feeling that this one is about to do the same, but we'll see. Maybe I am wrong, I don't know, but I shall wait and see. Okay, so that's then going to go there, and this one is going to go there. Just need to do a little bit of a trim on that side. Nice and easy. So that is our background. That is, in essence, this looks white. It's not. It's because of this light, which is not ideal. I'm sorry, but it is what it is. There is very little I can do. Okay, it's quite awkward for me to scrap over there. So we're just going to have to just know that that is blue. Then I've got some circles. So I've got the black camera, the blue and the yellow. So I'm going to pop a yellow. That is going to go over there, I think. Yeah. So let's pop that about there. And I think we'll also have one of these darker, smaller blue. So I am going off sketch for this element, but the sketch is definitely inspired the circles and the layout. So that's what it's all about. So don't be afraid of putting your own mark on it or taking it your own way, because that is what it is all about at the end of the day. So let's put this one over here, down here, like so, and then I think we'll have a yellow, but I'm going to do the opposite side. So we've got the small polka dot, have that there, and potentially it might be too big to use. I'm going to bring this one down here. This is the camera, although I don't think you're actually going to see that. So let's bring that down there and then trim that off. And then we can either use that up here. Should we use that up there? Let's use that up there. Just waste not, want not sort of thing. Yeah, this tape is truly a bad batch. Okay. So I'm going to pop that there. And then we've got a little cluster of circles going on. I think it's the sort of circle V straight lines that I'm liking. And then just to finish us off, what will we do? Let's add black up there, along with some blue. And again, we shall just trim that off. So when you're looking at a sketch, don't be afraid of changing it up. Don't be afraid of taking inspiration from the main elements, or certain elements even, or changing it up. If you don't do double pages, do a single page. Just pick the side that you like the best and take inspiration from that. If you like a single page and you love that design, stretch it to a double page. If you like the circles along with the straight edges like me, take that a little bit further. Put your own slant on it and don't be afraid of doing so. Sketch creators will absolutely love that. That is why they create them, to inspire creativity. So that is the left hand side and that is the right hand side. It is giving off Disney vibes, I get that, but that's okay. It's red, blue, black, yellow, which is the colours of the postcards, and you know, red and blue is the whole UK, London, so we're sticking with it. So, in terms of placement, I think what I'm going to do is cut this one. I'm going to cut that off there. Which I didn't really want to do, but I've got to be able to fit them on at the end of the day. So it is what it is. So we're going to pop this one down here. Like so. Let me just see if I can turn that light on. I don't know, guys. Is that better or is that worse? I feel like it's better, but it doesn't seem very bright now. So I'm going to leave it like that, but let me know in the comments down below which was better, before or after. So we've got the Carnaby Street down here. Then we're going to have, I think, that one. So this is, as I say, a card, and I'm going to use it as a postcard, but leave it as a card, so I can then open it up and journal in here, so that the journaling is hidden. Then this will probably go here, so I'm hiding this blue circle, which is fine, but I'd rather have a bit of it on show. The red stripe here is hidden completely, but it's fine. Then let's have the London bus up there and the London cab down there maybe. So that's probably the layout we're going to go for. So let's add the London bus first. And what I've done with that is I have purposely come over the page so that it lines up with where I cut the Carnaby Street. Like so. And then we're going to put the London cab postcard down here. Postcards are great for scrapbooking because they are generally very cheap. These are only £1 or £2. They are artist ones as opposed to some of the cheap ones you can get. But you can pick postcards up relatively cheap, and it's a great way of getting lots of memories and scrapbooking, all of that good stuff. Okay, so I do also have some pieces down here, so I'm wondering whether I would be better off putting I'm going to cut a bit off this one. And we're going to put this one down there. Like so. This video is going to be one of the longer ones as part of Follow a Sketch February, just because it's a double page and we're sort of taking it our own way. So I did want to leave everything in, warts and all, mistakes and all of that, because keeping it real. Then that's going to go there. I do want to just make sure that crease is properly down, like so. And then we'll use the back of it to stick it down, and as I say, that will become our hidden journaling. Cards are another great thing to scrapbook. If you have a particular card that you like from a destination you've been to. Then we have some fun stuff. So we've got a magnet. So this is a magnet, but I am going to use it as an embellishment. And I think I'm going to put it down there. I'm just going to use some fun foam on the back of the magnet to adhere that. Excuse me. So we're going to put that on there. Now you could add in some magnetic shim underneath your pattern paper. and then the magnet is removable. I have done that on other layouts which you will have seen, but for this one I don't need it to be, so we're gonna pop it on here like so. Then let's see what else we want to use from our options. Potentially this sticker here maybe, because what we could do is overlap that slightly. I think this is meant to be a window decal sticker, so I don't know how it's going to work on paper, but that's fine. Yeah, it's a clear sticker, but it's solid as well, which probably makes no sense, and that's fine. So I'm going to pop that there. That's not straight. Nothing ever is straight. Let's rip the paper. Oh, it's all going wrong. Hey, it's fine. There we go. So we've got that there. Now when that closes, that fits perfectly, and you can't tell that that is ripped. We've also got this embroidered patch, which I do want to use. So let's cut that. We've also got this underground sticker and these pins, which are just like brads really, except they've got the safety backing there. We've got a bus and a soldier man. So I'm wondering, let's pop this one on there. So this is like an embroidered patch, which we're going to put over here. Love that. So we've got the phone box with the phone box, we've got the bus with the bus. Don't know whether we're going to use this underground sticker, but let's have a look. That could work there. Quite like that there actually, so let's pop that there. So we won't need many more embellishments, to be honest, because we've used them. So when you do travel, make sure you look in all the gift shops and the tacky shops for stickers and look for things that you could use as embellishments. Oh no, I've just ripped that sticker. Right, I'm just going to stick it on with the backing, because that is not a very good sticker at all. So I want to tuck that under there and pop that there, and I need to put some adhesive there. There we go. Okay, so that is there, and then let's use these pins as well. I think, so yeah, definitely have a look what you could utilise as embellishments, because I guarantee there will always be loads of stuff that you can. When even in Iceland, I found packs of stickers, postcards, magnets, all sorts of fun stuff that you can use in your scrapbooking. So there is that pin badge, and just like a brad, I will then just pop thing. It is a little bit bulky, don't get me wrong, but I don't mind that. Some people will, some people won't. It's personal preference, I guess, on the bulk, but I don't mind a bit of bulk in my scrapbooks. I also have these flare, so I've just cut the new packaging. There we go. So these are colour splash cameras, and they're quite artistic, so I figure they are great for a page about spending the day with Vicky Bootin. She is the queen of messy artistic stuff. So I'm going to add a couple of these dotted about our layout. So we've got one down here. I'm going to add all 4 of them. So let's get a foam dot on the back of them. These are metal backed. You can choose between either. Okay. There'll be a video about that coming soon though. Okay, then I think let's have one over here. Let's have one over here. And just to make sure it's all nicely even, let's have 2 on each page. So there is some flair. You can see that this is a little bit bulky there, but I really don't mind. Okay, now we've got these London stickers. I'm still undecided whether I like these glittery ones from Westminster Abbey, and I've also not used this pin. We shall see. So even the Westminster Abbey shop does stickers, guys, so you can find them wherever you go. It's just a case of looking. Okay. So what have we got? We've got the Tower of London. So I'm going to pop that over here. And I think we'll pop our title here, so I will go and get some thickers in a moment. Now it did rain whilst we were there, so let's put an umbrella. Okay, let's pop a Union Jack flag just there. I'm going to use one of these just because why not? You know, why not? And we've also got the London Eye. Let's pop that up there. So I think we know that it's London. We don't need a sticker that says London. We've got a post box. All the classic, you know, things that people think about when they think of London. The bus, the cab, and all of the fun stuff. Pop that there. So that's probably it for that. So let me just pop all off and get some thickers, and I will be right back with you. I don't think we're going to get to use the stamp on this layout, so I'm going to pop that back in with my stamps. So we're going to go for a multi-font title, and we are going to use the word London, even though I said we wouldn't. This is acrylic, and it says London in an outline. So I'm just going to use some Nouveau Deluxe adhesive on the back of that in a few places, just to make sure it sticks down nice and secure. You don't need much, it is quite strong, and I find that Nouveau holds it perfectly. I've even used tape adhesive and it's still absolutely fine when I look through albums, etc. But I generally use Nouveau for acrylic, just to make sure. Okay, so I am going to pop that here, just in the middle. Let's hold that down for a moment. There we go. So London. Then what I thought would be fun is to mix a couple of Vicky Boutin's puffies. So we've got Fun. So I'm going to pop that up there. I think this one is from Colour Study, if I am not mistaken. I have got absolutely tons of these sort of puffy titles. So I always get at least 3 from each collection. And then we've got these from Colour Kaleidoscope that seem to multiply regardless of how much I use them. such is that, and I'm going to pop that. Is going to have to go I'm going to tuck that in a little bit so that we can pop that like so. So we've got fun day, and then we've got these Simple Stories foam thickers, and I'm simply going to spell in. So we've got I and an N. So our title is Fun Day in London. Very original. Not. And then to finish up, I'm going to just use a couple of the embellishments that are on these puffies. So we've got a heart going there and a heart going there. We've got a blue heart which I will put over there, and a sort of tealy heart that I'll put there. That brings this colour across the page for us nicely. And then finally, we've got some dots. Vicky is always great at making sure all of the space is used. So we always get lots of dots, don't we, in her puffy titles, which I am a big fan of. So I'm going to pop a couple of them dotted across our page as well. And I'm going to call this one done for day 5. This was kind of a scrap backwards as well, in the sense that I put the papers together and the London elements knowing I wanted to do a London page, and then went hunting for photos. Couldn't find any. Well, there are photos. I did have photos I wanted to use, but then I came across the postcards, so that's where we went with those. So it was kind of a scrap backwards as well, Monday scrap backwards, but there will be a scrap backwards video as well. But this was one of those page kits that started with the paper rather than the photos. But that's it, guys. Using memorabilia, postcards and tacky bits and bobs from all the gifty shops that people pick up when they go away to create our double page layout for day 5 of Follow a Sketch February 24. Don't forget to check out the description box down below for Sandie's channel and the playlist and the Facebook group and everything else you need to know. And I will see you tomorrow for day 6, which is another great one. Thank you so much for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing. I really appreciate it. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye for now.